Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a review and first impressions video. So today I am reviewing this Essence Soft Touch Mousse makeup, and this is in the color 1 Matte Sand. So I'm going to be showing you how I apply it for the first time and what I think of it, and I'll just kind of update you guys throughout the day in terms of how it's lasting and how it's going. Okay, so to start off, I've already primed my face and I've just used my Nude by Nature Undercover Airbrush Mineral Primer, and I've already let that sink in for a few minutes, so let's get straight in with the foundation. Okay, so I'm going to be honest, I'm really not sure how to apply this, to either apply it with my fingers or a brush, but I think I might start out with putting it on with my finger and then getting a brush and blending it out. It's very, very soft and velvety. This foundation. It is a pink undertone as well. So as usual, I'm going to do one half of my face and just see the difference to the other side of my face and how full the coverage is. So I've just grabbed one of my little Jessup synthetic brushes. This is a concealer brush, but I'm going to use this to put the foundation on just because it's smaller and a little bit easier to work around on my face. Okay, so I've done one side of my face and you can see a massive difference. This foundation has very decent coverage, and I would say definitely it's pretty much a medium to full coverage. You could definitely build it up more. I just don't want to make it cakey or anything. The foundation went on really smooth and blended out really easily. I was a little bit concerned with the texture of this foundation just because I thought it was going to go streaky when using a brush, but it didn't go streaky at all. It literally has gone on like a velvety mousse-like. It's just really soft and it just blends into nothing. I'm really happy with how that looks. I feel like it's going to be a little bit dark to my chest. You might not be able to tell in the camera, but I can tell that it is the teensiest bit dark, but that's okay. I can just blend it down. And yeah, you can see, look how big of a difference, especially under my eyes, and then that side, which is looking pretty much like flawless looking. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do the other side and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's what it looks like with all the foundation on. I pretty much did about one layer. I didn't really go over again. So you can see the coverage is very, very good. The only concerns with this foundation is I can see that it is grabbing onto, let's say, the fine hair on my face, like my peach fuzz or whatnot. So if you do have a lot of hair, let's say around here, or like here as well, it might accentuate it. I can see definitely it's made these stand out more. Even though it's blonde hair, it just kind of has coated the hair so you can see them more. And also if you do have very dry skin or dry patches on your face, I can see that it is clinging to the dry areas on my face, which I've got a lot of dry skin on my nose, even though I am a combination skin type with the oily T-zone. I still get dry skin on my nose, so I can see it's gone a little bit patchy around my nose. So I'm not sure if this would be good for oilier skin types because I have to wear it through the day and see if it's good. So I'll let you know if it does go oilier and whatnot. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face makeup. So I'm going to put on concealer and probably set my face with a powder just so the makeup doesn't move. Even though it's a matte finish, I still want to set my T-zone just so those areas don't move. And then yeah, I'll come back and let you know how I've progressed through the day. I'll just check the time now. So it is a little bit later than normal. It's 12 o'clock midday, so I'll come back in a few hours once all my makeup's done and whatnot, and then we'll see how we go. Hey guys, so I'm back. So it's only been about 2.5 hours. I just finished my makeup and then went downstairs and had lunch and just chilled out for a little bit before I came back and filmed again. So basically not much has changed. Yeah, nothing has really changed. I just wanted to mention, while I was doing like the rest of my makeup, under my eyes was creasing, so I would recommend not putting this under the eye area and just leaving it blank and then putting your concealer in that area and just kind of blending around it. Just because this foundation is such a soft texture, it's literally like mousse and it's really soft and velvety. I just feel like it's going to crease really easily. So nothing has creased around my mouth as of yet, so I'm going to wait and see if anything happens later with this area. Yeah, but when I was doing my makeup, it was creasing like really bad under my eyes before I set it. So then I made sure I patted it down and then put powder on just so it would hold it and hopefully it won't crease. It still looks a little bit gathered up under my eyes, but other than that, nothing else has changed. I'm not oily anywhere. It's completely matte, this foundation. I did put highlighter on in these areas here. So yeah, I'll take some photos for flash. It doesn't say that it has a SPF in it, but I'll take some photos anyway and I'll show you them on the screen maybe now, and then I'll come back and I'll show you maybe in a few hours what my foundation is looking like. I also wanted to mention before I go, all of the makeup I used today on my face will be linked below in the description bar. So if you're curious what lashes or lipstick I'm wearing, it will be linked below. That way you guys don't have to ask and whatnot. It will all be down there for you. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I'm just going to update you on how the foundation is going, and then I'm probably going to take it off. So this is going to be the last update of the night. So currently it's 8:30 p.m. and it's been on for just over 8 hours. So what I can say about the foundation now, it doesn't look as dry as what it did before. I reckon it looks nicer now than what it did when I first put it on. It just looks more like a radiant glow on my skin, but it hasn't gone excessively oily. I reckon if it was summer here in Australia, I don't think this foundation would last at all, but I can say this foundation would be really good for winter, just because, you know, drier air, it's not going to melt away off your face. So as you can see, it didn't really crease around my mouth, which is great, which is a big thing I look for in a foundation. It did fade a little bit around my nose, which is the typical area for a foundation to fade off in the area. It didn't fade around here at all. I know it looks wider, but it didn't fade around there. It's just a little bit patchy around my nose, like I said before. So it does cling to dry skin. So if you do have a lot of dry skin on your face, I would not recommend this foundation. I would say to normal skin types, to maybe combination, this would be good for. If you do have oily skin, I would suggest you do try it out for yourself. This foundation is only $7, so it's really not that big of an investment to try it out because it might work for you. My skin is definitely not as oily as what it used to be, and it is oilier in summer as well. So I can't say if you've got really oily skin that this is going to last very well, but it hasn't moved really on me, and I reckon it's a good buy for only just over $7 here in Australia. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it. I hope you did enjoy this first impressions and review. Let me know down below if there's any other foundations you would like to see me review or try out. I'm thinking about trying out the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, so let me know if you want to see that and I'll do it for you. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.